Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got Waka Flocka putting folks on blast. Do all artists today sound the same? I mean, well, a lot of the ladies look the same, I'll tell you that right now. Yo, 50 Cent with the move, Bobby Shmurda in the lab, and Casanova. Is Casanova about to do the whatchamacallit, man? We certainly hope not, man. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, man. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to hit that like button if you're feeling any part of the content, man. We definitely appreciate it when y'all do that. Alright, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, man, go on and hit that sub button, man. It ain't gonna touch itself. It ain't you. Okay? Hey yo, hit that notification bell, man. If you already touched that bell, just touch it again and touch it again. You see what I'm saying? In other words, turn it off and turn it on. Sometimes you gotta do that. All right, so who we got on deck, man? We got Luke Daly coming through from Guyana, man. Yo, shout out to Luke Daly coming through, watching us every single day, talking about the joint is fire, man. We appreciate that. Hey, yo, Rancis Gamer came through and said, yeah, wrestling is scripted, but don't confuse that with fake, like, movie action scenes. They still got to be able to do the stunts, throw and take hits, and remember their lines and positions. So scripted, yes. Fake, no. Anyone not conditioned for that type of action will be trying to find air while breathing. Man, I love the way that man put it, man. Respect. You know what I'm saying? Or that person, because I don't really know if that was a man or not. All right? And Kim B came through talking about, yo, I'm going to need you to go read the New York Times before you victim shame women. T.I. and his wife is done. Mob Radio is reading it right now on her live. Hey, yo, look, man. I just want to throw this out here, man. We ain't victim shaming, man. You see what I'm saying? But if a person is accused of a crime, I put the quote in here. If the person is accused of a serious crime, right? Our system of justice states that they are innocent until proven guilty, man. Yo, you got to be cross-examined. That ain't victim shaming, but we just ain't gonna ride and let you say whatever you want to say and just be like, okay, the man's guilty. We don't know if he guilty yet, man. You gotta be cross-examined, point blank. When the lawyers are cross-examining people, man, they victim shaming? Come on, Kim B. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I love you, but you see what I'm saying? Like, come on, all right? Now, first on deck, all right, get me all hot and bothered. Waka Flocka has come through with a strong message for those that like to pull the old, oh, look at me, I'm a good person, I'm doing something nice for someone who is at their lowest, close quote. Hashtag pathetic, hashtag desperate for a pat on the back. Yo, take a look at what your man had to say.
You know what? When I do good deeds, I don't never record or take pictures, because why would I catch a person at their lowest point in life? And plus, I don't need a visual of what I did right. I got the experience trait. So to see anybody marketing themselves feeding the homeless or feeding somebody that need help, to me, be corny as fuck, man. I just gotta tell you that.
Hey yo, the good Dr. Flocka said, when I do good deeds, I don't never record or take pictures, because why would I catch a person at their lowest point in life? See, I always thought they were doing it to look good, man. But that goes to show you the man's emotional intelligence. In taking a picture to do that, he's not thinking about he himself and how he'll look, but how the person on the receiving end will look. Slick, man. Yo, he also said, quote, I got to experience it, and that ish is the feeling, and that's something you can't take away from me or take from them. That's a real human trait, close quote. Yo, that feeling, my guy, that you talking about, man, that's called the feeling of philanthropy. You see what I'm saying? If you make mad paper and you got dough for real, don't nobody care if your teeth sparkle with ice and your chain is, big and flashy. I mean, who you think is moved by that? Real talk. Like, come on, think about it, all right? You think families are gathered around the dinner table talking about the ice you was rocking? Come on, think, McFly. You see what I'm saying? Folks could care less about how much you show. The real kings of the streets are those that show how much they care. Real talk. You see what I'm saying? All that other flashy nonsense is just a display of how clueless cats really are in the grand scheme of things. Look, let me keep it moving before I hurt someone's feelings. And then they start looking for a ninja, but cite a different reason for the search. You know how it is, man. The more sensitive, the more butt hurt. You ever sit in a car listening to a hip-hop station and you like, yo, man, who is this? And it take you a minute for you to actually realize who it is? You gotta Shazam the artist because he sound like 3 other people that's currently out right now. Ain't that annoying? Well, comedian Aries Spears also seems to be sick of Shazamming every single song on the radio. Apparently, your boy came through talking about the current state of hip-hop, saying all these artists sound exactly alike. Yo, take a listen.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Aries Spears, aka Old Head. Listen, I want to ask the young generation a question seriously. How is it that y'all don't get bored with the current state of hip-hop and what y'all are doing to rap? When the flow the same, everything auto-tune. None of you niggas sound different. There's no individuality or originality. DM me for the link to the Spears and Steinberg podcast.
Now, your boy added, not to mention, you can't understand the lyrics at all. And what you do make out is the same ish. My money, my car, my gun, my hoe. Repeat. Yeah, rinse and repeat for real. Where is this young generation's version of Black Thought? Insanely lyrical. Nas, rapping backwards. Biggie, insane storytelling, a la Ninjas Bleed. Big pun, complex wordplay. What the F? Close quote. See, this is what I'm saying, man. A lot of it is trash. We done said this before in the other video, man. The melodies are catchy, but the tracks are whack. Real talk, man. Challenge the mind of the masses. Now, them labels is like, man, F all that. Make my money. Look, here's something to consider, right? The bigger picture had some, yeah, the man does mumble, but I like the guy, right? The bigger picture had some serious meaning in it. It was timely. My man said, I see blue lights, I get scared and start running. That issue's crazy. They're supposed to protect us. Throw us in handcuffs and arrest us while they go home at night, and that issue's messed up. Close quote. I jacked it up, but you understand the concept. Look, the song had meaning, is what I'm saying. It was at the top of the charts forever. But it's like the floor is slanted and we slide back down to the garbage. You see what I'm saying? And what's worse is these artists know the stuff they peddling is trash. Now, I think we just gotta wait for like a hip hop revival of sort. The question is, who is gonna lead it? Hey, yo, 50 Cent has teased out the idea, right, that he is moving to Texas. Which I ain't buying. Look, there's only one place you'll find most New Yorkers moving to. Now, anyway, the state governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, lifted mask mandates and allowed all businesses to open, including the non-essential ones, and in response, 50 posted, quote, I'm heading to Texas, F this, with the white man running, you know what I'm saying, LOL, close quote. Now, 50 did throw a maskless Super Bowl party. So, you know what I think, right? Man, that ninja had it already. The culture's golden child, Bobby Shmurda, has a lot on his plate right now. I almost feel bad for him, man, because the hype is so insane. It's like now everybody's like, okay, now where the music at? And I feel bad for the dude. I'm gonna tell you what though, man. I'm gonna tell you what. Even if he could have, his lyrical style could have enhanced tenfold. You see what I'm saying? But it's also equally possible that the joint could have declined. All right. But I tell you what will always work. Okay. A hot beat. If you can get a hot beat, then, you know what I'm saying, the joint could be fire, man. And I've heard a lot of hot beats out there, man. I personally, right now, I'm a fan of these drill beats, man. That's just me. That's just what it is. I'm sorry. I love me some drill beats. You know what I mean? Anyway, now, here's the thing. With all the fanfare that your boy's been having, right, you would have thought Obama was given a third term. All right, last week. Now, we know the artist was greeted upon his release by Quavo, who had a private jet waiting for him. I'm talking about your partners holding you down. So it only makes sense for the artist to be in Atlanta cooking something up on a mic. Your boy linked up in the studio with Zaytoven and, Mike Will made it. Take a look.
Mike, what up, bro? Mike Will Zaytoven.
Now, it's expected for him to jump on the Migos joint that was put on the back burner when your boy Bobby got bagged back in 2014. And finally, your boy Casanova has been sitting in a cage with nothing but time on his hands. And if you know like I know, right, that can't be good. If you're not connected to a gang and your friends don't boast about illegal activities, you still would have a tough time locked up with minimal activities to do and nothing but your thoughts. Well, your boy Casanova has been doing some thinking. And of course, the thinking has translated to social media messages. And the messages are making people a little bit uncomfortable. Your boy went to Twitter, the place where all thoughts are made manifest. And Casanova said the following. He said, quote, "I always told myself I was never going back to jail. Since I'm innocent, I turned myself in. What would you have done if you was in my shoes? Comment below." Close quote. And yo, we told you before, right? Celebs Source is a psych class. It's a psychology class, man. My man said 4 things in that statement. He told himself what he would never do again. And people have a tendency to want to be consistent. So if he tells himself, and now us, what he said, he is even more obligated now to fulfill what he said. Are you catching my drift? He then stated that he was innocent, which sounds like, to me, justification for any action taken from here, right? I mean, you're maintaining your innocence, but you're telling us. Then he asks, what would you do? It sounds like a check of the temperature from the culture. Look, if the majority of the culture says, yo man, if you innocent fam, you shouldn't be there. In fact, it's almost certain a lot of folks would say they certainly wouldn't do time if they were innocent and someone else was guilty. I mean, look, people watch rap for entertainment, not life choices. Lastly, right, the man said, comment below. He really wants your input to help him make his decision. But the internet didn't get sidetracked by the action behind the curtain, man. The one person came through and said, quote, "Y'all think Kaz is gonna snitch?" Close quote. Oh man, he was. I'm thinking he was hoping nobody was really peeping what was really going on. Another person came through and was a bit more forceful with it. When they said, quote, "My ninja, if you're about to rat, just say that." Close quote. I mean, he didn't say he was gonna rat, but can a man just think about it? And you let us know what you think. Do you think that statement, I mean, maybe I look too deeply into it, but honestly, when people tweet things out, man, like I take every single thing seriously, man. Even the comments, I be looking at the comments like with a magnifying glass, man, and I scrutinize every single statement. Matter of fact, man, I want to throw this out here, man, since we're on it, you know what I mean, on the comments. We have a lot of vets. We have a lot of vets as viewers, man. All right. Now, first and foremost, man, I want to definitely give a shout out and respect to all the vets, man. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of time when people that are not in the military think of military or think of vets, they think of people freaking in battle on a battlefield. That's what we think about, man. I'm sorry. All right. Now, some people are like, I don't think about that. Yeah, well, I ain't you. Okay. When I think of the military, I think you like, yo, you signing up, you gonna be on the battlefield in the whole night. I know there's additional jobs. You see what I'm saying? I know there's paper pushers. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's what I think about. And to me, when you're dealing with that whole field of military, to me, that's all the same thing, man. You're in the job of defending my country. You know what I mean? The country that I grew up and I live in. Straight up. You see what I'm saying? So when we talk about that veteran, the TI lady, the veteran, you see what I'm saying? She was in the, what is it? The Air Force, I believe what she said. When I think of Air Force, all I'm thinking about is people flying planes, man. Okay? I don't know about you. When I think of Air Force, I don't think of somebody, pushing a paper and typing on a computer, man. I think of a pilot. You know what I mean? Like, I know you like, yo, man, well, you mad one-dimensional, you monolithic with it. Look, man, whatever. I'm just telling you what I think, okay? But yo, man, shout out to our vets, man. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, with all due respect, we give due respect to the vets. You see what I'm saying? But that don't mean just because you in any part of the military, you know what I mean, you cannot be violated. You can be. You see what I'm saying? But the assumption is that you would think someone in the military is mentally strong and is able to deal with things that the average person cannot deal with. That's just what it is, right? I mean, I'm not thinking they putting weak-minded people in the military. Yo, let us know what you think, man. You know what I'm saying? We got love for our peoples out there. Yo, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.